only thing I would change after the preliminaries would be that this is the thing that Swag Kage brought up. I would not have Swag Kage. He's a YouTuber that does Naruto. So
big Naruto YouTuber, yeah.
Yeah. So what I would have is I would not have Hinata meet Naruto right before the Chunin exams. I would not have that. So he would still go through the foolishness that Konohamaru and his goons got him through, and still come in there late, but just in time. And then only during his fight with Hinata, with Neji, would Hinata come in and be like, and say, and like yell out, hey, that stuff. Yeah. So basically tell him what he needed to hear, what she would have told him if they met before coming into the Chunin exam. I think it would have been way more impactful that way, and it also would have but not only to Naruto but to Neji, because to have Naruto during the preliminaries, that fool was wanking. That fool was like, you could do it the entire time, only for her to get. Only for her to die.
So are we gonna skip the Jiraiya training?
Okay, yeah, the Jiraiya training, because there's nothing really bad about that, except for the fact that he learns no real he learns the summoning, but that's not.
He learns to summon something which does not come up in the exams, but it comes up in the final battle.
So you could say he learns more about chakra control, so he has better chakra control.
I would have it there. Yeah, I would have it there where he learns that he's a wind. What's it called? The wind type. Wind.
Nah.
That he can use wind jutsu.
Nah, I wouldn't.
You have to establish that somewhere.
Yeah, we are. We're going to establish it. We're going to do that in the time skip.
Got it.
There we go.
We're going to do that in the time skip.
So out there for a moment.
So basically, Hinata, because Naruto was wanking Hinata for her to almost die, that would bring in some self-doubt. So for that entire month, he's been thinking about that, only to come into that fight and then come into it with a rocky start. Then for her to have her kind of yell out and be like, "Listen, I know what you said. You can do that and all that other foolishness. You can beat him and all that other stuff." The stuff that she was going to say in canon, had that occurred then and not before the Chunin exams, I think it would be way more impactful. And it would also kind of destabilize Neji a little bit. He'd be back kind of shook.
You throw him off his game. Yeah.
Yeah. Neji's weird.
And all of that happens. We get the Shino fight. Because in all honesty, the Shino postponing that fight. Postponing the Shino versus Kankuro fight until after the Chunin exams gets messed up kind of doesn't really matter. So
I forgot how that one turned out.
It got interrupted. So yeah, you could basically
Gaara turns to the one. Oh, by the way, I would also establish that Gaara is the one tail.
Yes.
Around that time.
Yeah.
Instead of after the time skip.
Moving on, we have the Kankuro fight. However, that either way, however that fight turns out, they're both going to be Chunin at the end of the day because they show Chunin level skill and skill and they show Chunin level aptitude. So, with all of that said, going on to the Shikamaru fight was amazing. We're keeping that.
One of the best fights in the series, in my opinion.
That fight was ridiculous. Nobody saw that coming. And then you keep the Sasuke fight. As the Leaf Village is getting raided, we get the whole, okay, everybody that is still in... Actually, no. All active personnel activate in foolishness, and then we get the detonations right then and there. We would get all the active people that show Chunin aptitude would have been designated Chunin at that point, so all the Sand siblings would have been Chunin.
Okay.
Sasuke would have been Chunin. Shikamaru would have been designated Chunin on the spot.
Pretty much everybody who wasn't knocked out by the feathers would have been awarded the title.
Moving on, so everybody except for Naruto, I think Neji Chunin, Shino Chunin, Sasuke Chunin, Shikamaru Chunin, Naruto not Chunin. because he
that
didn't.
was how it happened in canon, wasn't
Really?
No.
Naruto not chunin.
Yeah, Naruto not tuning. He didn't show tuning level aptitude in that fight, even though he won.
it? Yeah.
And he was also knocked out by the Genjutsu. Then again, I'm not taking that into account. That's more for you.
It was
yes.
essentially with Naruto.
Not only that, but
It's just a strange choice because Neji becomes chunin,
Neji
but
showed-
Naruto wouldn't. The guy who beats him.
Neji showed the aptitude to become a tuning
Yeah.
at that point in time, I would think.
Yeah.
And with that, everybody else that is able, if you're any able tuning, any able tuning, protect the Genin
Genin
and
still awake. Yeah.
Anybody who's able is able, and you know, because we're basically at war right now. So, at that point, Guy comes up. So the squad that's going to be chasing after the Sand siblings would be Sasuke at the point, and then the main squad, which would have been the dog, Sakura, Naruto, Shikamaru, and Shino.
Yeah.
And they would have been countered by the goons that were because they are being ran up on by goons. The Shaolin Ninja running up on them, and so they had to make a choice. Okay, a couple of us are going to have at least one of us is going to have to stay to keep them back. And Shikamaru volunteers. So what I'm going to change about that is Naruto actually gets the right idea. You know what? I'm gonna leave some clones to help you out with that. Leave some shadow clone. Yeah, he performs the shadow clone jutsu, creates 10 clones. Those 10 clones are gonna help him, and then Shino's also gonna be like, I'm gonna help him too, because I don't trust these Naruto clones to actually be of help to them.
10 Naruto clones, Shino and Shikamaru versus these guys.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they're dead. They're dead.
Versus these dudes.
Yeah.
But actually no, and the way we're going to wank them is these fools actually do act like chunin.
Yeah.
Right, like they are actually chunin.
They are actually chunin. Like they look like a bunch of no names, but these chunins are gooning up these people. They're gooning up these veteran chunin are going to be gooning up our main characters that are now just become chunin. Besides Naruto.
Yeah.
And they have to eventually get helped out by Asuma.
Yeah.
Because they're Asuma's in the fight. Asuma is going to be in the Shikamaru fight to save them because they're getting gooned up by these chunin. Because Shikamaru's not fresh. Shino, because he already had his fight, is not fresh. And Naruto isn't good enough.
Naruto's just
Those clones are gonna die real quick.
Exactly. So bottom line, Asuma gets help, and leaving Team 7 and Pakun, the dog, to run up on the Sand siblings. So what happens is, because Sasuke is that dude, Sasuke bodies Tamari and Kankuro because both of them are not fresh. And Sasuke is that dude. That would give Sasuke some more feats, but it would also justify how he completely gets mopped by Gaara when Gaara pops pops tail beast state. At that point, Naruto basically Sasuke's stalling, doing everything, popping the curse mark, popping Chidori. He's doing everything to kind of like to kind of keep Gaara at bay until Naruto and Sakura come out. And then that fight goes exactly the same way, except for the fact that it's more obvious that the whole the Nine Tails Jinchuriki thing. So Shikaku would recognize. So Naruto would have been like, I need some what's that for? The frog Gamabunta would have been like, I need something with claws. I need something to hold on to him. The fool's like, hold on to him. I got this. And then because Naruto thinks of the Nine Tails, and then transforms Gamabunta into the Nine Tails. And once Shikaku sees the Nine Tails, Shikaku gets flipping shook.
I'm out.
He gets shook. And so, and that whole dynamic of proving that they're Jinchuriki and all that other foolishness. So, Naruto obviously wins. Sasuke is hospitalized. And that will be the end of the chunin exams.
Alright, the next arc is called